What's up, boys? Today I'm doing some gunner, heavy gunner, and I want the weapon range on the heavy weapons here. I'm looking for the shard diffractor where you mark a target on the map and then you shoot a bunch of plasma beam swords there and they bounce around through terrain. I'm going to be stacking as much beam range as possible so that the lasers bounce around a ton. Big mining speed is very nice to have on this map early on. Lots of terrain you have to get through. And yeah, that's about it. Just trying to make the shard diffractor bounce as much as humanly possible, or as much as dwarfenly possible, I suppose. And then for other weapons, I'll probably look for the breach cutter, since that's also a plasma beam weapon, so you've got great synergy there. Probably just some sort of utility weapon after that. I guess I'll grab some early XP. Don't really care about the Thunderhead. I'm not really scaling kinetic or other heavy weapon based stuff. I'm just going for the beam weapon based stuff and probably plasma as well. It's still a pretty strong weapon. I might want some levels so that I can get through the early game easily, but I'm not going to take them unless they're much higher than the other stuff.
Excellent job.
Probably just the HP here. And there we go, shard diffractor, perfect. So I'm going to stack the beam range to make it bounce even more. And then I'm going to try and not mine out too much terrain later on, I think, so that I'll have lots of pockets and the salt rocks to bounce it off of.
Supply pod imminent. Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Got some shard diffractor damage. HP and regen is pretty good. Thunderhead, don't really care. Thunderhead, don't really care. Luck will help me look for plus beams legendary upgrades on my plasma beam weapon, so that's nice to have. Be a decent amount of XP gathered up here to collect before I move on. I can set off some detonators for some big AoE as well. Got some shard diffractor levels. Thunderhead, don't really care. Probably just take the levels here for the overclocks. Open. Bloody hell, you're hot to kill. I don't have very much nitro, so I've probably missed some somewhere. That is a weird place for the Thunderhead to be firing. Probably pickup or movement. I guess get some early pickup radius to help with the XP. I guess a bit more.
A little extra special. Feel much better now.
Status effect. You can get some of that on the plasma beam weapons, but I'm not sure it's going to be relevant.
Just what I needed.
I think it's generally more for like the shock debuff increasing crit chance more than actually doing damage with them themselves.
Bring the pie! Think you could kill me?
Trying to position so the Thunderhead is hitting them as I'm exploring around here. Can maybe go for some rock droppaging.
Guess what's on the menu? More bugs.
Seems like there's going to be a lot of resources that I won't be able to finish off here. I guess probably the XP.
I can't get enough of this rare stuff.
Don't get this wrapped up soon. It's all over, miner.
I don't think I'm going to be able to get all the gold in the bottom left. That's a pretty dangerous spot to go in, so I think probably just collect XP and farm a bit for now. So I would like to have the breach cutter next. None of these are very good for me. There we go. So we've got the double plasma beams online already. Very nice. Thunderhead is still doing most of the damage at level 1.
Really
Take the shard diffractor level.
Getting angrier.
I'm gonna kill you all. You ugly son
I
of
will take a
bitch.
reload speed there. That's one of the best stats for the breach cutter.
Ooh. Yeah, give me some sugar.
Thunderhead, kind of want to reroll, but I don't really have much gold here.
Makes my whole life better.
Reload on the breach cutter. Get the overclock for the shard. Damage lifetime reloader damage. Let's go with the big damage here and try that one out. How's the lifetime on that? Not great.
Running out of bugs. More
But
are on
I
the
can get
way.
a decent amount of reload speed for heavy weapons, which will help improve that a lot. And I can also get lifetime for beam weapons, which will also help that. Go for some more rocks.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there
Big
before the timer runs out. The
XP.
drop pod
I
is not going to
don't
hang
know
around.
that that's really going to help me, but it is a lot higher than the other stuff.
This is gonna help me be a perfect.
Just seems like a pretty weak stat overall. Let's take the higher rarity
Just the
here.
upgrade I was looking for. Ooh.
Got more shard
It's calling to
diffractor.
me. Ooh. Ooh.
So sludge pump is decent, that's beam and lasting and stuff, and it will increase the damage that enemies take when they get debuffed by
Let me snack
it.
that sludge pump.
Get yourself
Cryo
out
cannon
of
also
that
would have
drop
been
pod. It's
decent
about
for
to
some
head out.
extra crowd control and beam goodness. Decent crit damage, sure.
Oh yeah, now we're talking.
Hatches shut, taking you to stage 2.
Reload is pretty helpful.
I rarely pick one of these.
Paint job is not bad. If I can get some lifetime or beams there, that's a lot more of these corroded debuff.
Feels like a brand new gun.
Reload
now.
or damage. I think that's probably a little bit better.
This-
Get to work. There's aliens to be killed. and
Damage
gold
affects
to
all
be
of your
mined.
damage, whereas reload just affects that one portion. And that's already a bit under half of the time on the shard diffractor.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up.
So narrow little passages like that are where the shard diffractor should be super strong with a lot of range on it.
It's mine.
We have a supply pod prepped for you. We need the LZ clear.
I don't know if I can go anywhere over there. It's a lot of detonators and then a lot of stuff behind them still. Thunderhead? Nah.
I'm gonna go with this. Bloody hell, you're hot to kill.
I'm not really getting any global beam upgrades though. I'd really like to get some range for that.
Die, creep.
There we go. I guess I have to take that for the build.
This.
The swarm is heading your way. Load up. LZ prepped. Supply pod incoming.
Nice shot.
Fire rate, I don't think affects anything other than the Thunderhead. Crit chance is pretty good.
I already feel stronger.
Lifetime, I guess.
Lock it in.
The lifetime isn't that high on the Sludge Pump or the Shard Diffractor, so it's actually pretty good here. Although it's not great on most beam weapons. So we've got a magnet towards the bottom right-ish, it looks like.
I die a little inside every
Don't have the
time I
Morkite yet. Status, probably not great. I can get an overclock here. Shock enemies, reload. That would help buff my other weapons, so if we're going heavy focus on the Shard Diffractor, that makes a bit more sense.
Now we're cooking with gas.
The electrical debuff does increase the crit chance against enemies affected by it. Got some global reload.
It'll do. Go to hell. Oh, I needed that. Think you can kill me? I'll think again.
Got some sludge pump damage, or I can get one of these. I kind of want to go the Shard Diffractor here, even though it's the weakest.
I'm gonna go with this.
Threat level increasing.
The time is up, great.
Haven't really been able to mine out the levels super well on this build so far. The Heavy Gunner does have a bit of a movement speed penalty, and they've been spawning in kind of weird locations in like the corners and stuff as well. Take the sludge pump level here.
Shoot it in the face. Swallow this.
Probably gonna have to take that to not take too much damage here. Big reload onto the breach cutter.
My pick.
Lifetime damage. Let's take the damage. Actually, that's not bad for the shard and the sludge pump.
Sure. Why not?
Breach cutter, sure.
This one's so me.
Weapon range, gotta
I'm
take
gonna do
that.
something
Fire
with
rate,
this.
probably reload speed for
I'll
more
take this
debuffing
one.
there. I do need some movement speed to cancel out the heavy gunner.
Have it.
Global damage,
Don't mind if I do.
status,
This one suits me best.
For crap's sake, move it! They're everywhere. Guess what's on the menu?
let's go ahead and finish this off. They're getting pretty ramped up
All
now.
tasks complete. Stage finished. The drop pod is prepped and ready. Get on it before it leaves.
Breach cutter, shard diffractor into the second overclock, damage reload. It's definitely more useful than burning.
Now we're cooking with gas.
No utility on that, just a small amount of damage. More shard diffractor.
I'll take this one.
Time's ticking, Miner. Move it! Stage 2 completed. Taking you closer to your target.
+1 beams, perfect!
That's legendary.
Let's see, lifetime might be okay. I will grab the reload
Gimme,
overclock
gimme.
there. Lifetime will help apply more
This
debuffs
is
with
gonna change
that.
everything.
I guess I'll grab
I can't
that.
get
I have a
enough of
decent
this
amount of
rare
reload,
stuff.
so I'll look for some more interesting
More
stuff with the
options.
gold here. Crit damage is okay.
Dial it in.
Probably gonna save the rest for now.
Load up and get going, miner. We have quotas to fulfill.
Kill anything with more legs than two. Pop the loop. Let's get the mineral.
Big swarm detected. Buggerman, get ready.
Sorry, little one. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Well done. You got them all.
Don't think I care about pickup at this point. Breach
Just the
cutter's
upgrade I was
fine.
looking for.
Supply pod ready for insertion. The
You're
dock point is
cute.
too rocky, so please clear it out.
Say hello to my little friend.
Thunderhead, don't think I care about any of this. This is not great, but I don't want to spend a ton of gold
I'll
here.
take this one.
Prepare to fight for your life. A big swarm is approaching.
Say you like her.
Use the detonators to finish that off.
Landing zone ready. Impact
Should've worn
imminent.
a hard hat.
Armor,
Stupid.
fire rates. Probably just the armor here. That's actually decent survivability.
I already feel stronger. Boy, feels more
Swarm detected. Get ready. They'll be with you shortly.
Sludge pump levels.
Now
Can
it's
look for
my
some more
favorite
overclocks on
color.
that later on.
Took out a loot box.
More shard diffractor levels,
it in.
perfect. I think I'm a bit slow on the levels. My best weapon is only 15 at level 49. It's going to be a huge upgrade at 18, going from 2 beams to 5 though.
This one's for Carl. Ooh. Boom, baby. Attack!
I can get some big bounces with a narrow tunnel here while mining. Very nice.
Threat level keeps increasing. You need to work faster.
Yeah.
Alert! Threat level increasing.
Got some more shard diffractor. I do want to finish that off, so I'm going to take that over the crit. The level 18 plus beams is just so big on weapons that can hit multiple times at the same time. It's not quite as important on stuff like the flamethrower where it's hard to hit with multiple beams, but it's pretty easy to do that with the shard diffractor.
Get to the drop pod before you head back to
breach
orbit.
cutter. Shard diffractor, one more level to go.
Time's ticking, miner. Move it. Stage 3 done and dusted, miner. We'll have a good meal ready for you when you return.
Reload. That's getting close to a second
I'm
overclock.
raring to try this out.
Let's see what else we got.
Let's shake it up.
+3 is pretty wasted. I think I'm gonna pass on that.
Hell yes. Nothing for me here.
Weapon range,
Let's try
fantastic.
again.
Reload, sure.
That's the one.
See what else we
I'm
got.
feeling lucky.
Damage, we'll finish that
This
off.
is a smart pick.
+3 beams, very
Overclock,
nice.
My favorite type of clock.
I guess I will grab that.
Yes, please.
+1 beam for even
This
more
one almost
sludge
makes it too
pools.
easy.
We've got work to do and quotas to meet. You have your objectives.
This place is almost nice compared to last time. Look, I found.
Exemplary work. You've achieved your objective in record time.
How am I doing on the uptimes on them now? 6.24 versus 1.08. That's much, much better now. Over 80%. That's actually looking really strong now as well. Wow.
Big swarm detected.
Oh, yeah.
Lock up and get ready.
Your history.
Sludge pump. I could maybe look for the 18. The other stuff's pretty bad. I do have a decent amount of gold here. I guess more sludge pump stuff.
This. Boom, boom, baby! Suck on this, you freak of nature! Sorry, little bug. Your own fault for being full of goodies.
Swarm detected. Get ready. He'll be with you shortly.
This one's for Carl!
That looks so cool with all the weapon range.
You're cute. Boom, baby!
Supply pod active.
Bloody
Look
hell,
at the
you're hot.
LZ.
Status, damage, lifetime. Those are probably pretty similar at this point. Let's get the huge, or the small damage.
I'll take this one!
The scanner just lit up like a Christmas tree. We got a swarm incoming.
I needed that.
Sludge, oh, weapon range, gotta take that.
Oh, baby!
Stand clear. Supply pod inbound.
Healing, dodge, damage, probably just the damage.
This one makes me want to be a better dwarf. Shoot it in the face! Shoot to kill! Die, monster! Never felt better.
The sludge pump looks kind of funny with all that weapon range. It's so long and narrow.
Shoot to kill!
looks like it only leaves the acid pools at the very end of it, though. So there's actually a bit of anti-synergy with the sludge pump.
Think you can kill me? Think you can?
Lifetime, sure.
Choice.
Drop pod has arrived. Get there before the timer runs out. The drop pod is not going to hang around. Gather up your beard and get onto that drop pod. It's about to leave. Stage 4 completed. Next stage is the dreadnought. Prepare accordingly.
Reload on the shard.
Gimme.
That gets an overclock.
Wee, not
Reload.
too
Burn is
shabby.
not very useful, just grab that. That'll also help apply the shock
Clocking
stack
it to
slightly
11.
more. HP's kind of
Epic
nice.
upgrade. That next.
More reload, or I could go for that one. I'm just grabbing the shard.
This one suits me best.
I'll look
I'm
for a
feeling
few more gold
lucky.
things. Beam damage is not
I'm
bad.
having an epic vision.
I think I'm just gonna hold the rest for the gold-tipped bullets here.
The dreadnought will emerge when you destroy the small cocoons, and watch out for elites.
Bit of armor
Keep
to
it
go with all the
cool.
HP I
You'll
have.
make it out just fine.
Loot bug eliminated.
So I'm at 25% from heavy, which is multiplicative, I think, and 75% from beam. So that should be over double range. That looks so cool. Whee!
That's all you got, you slippery shit. That will teach you. See you later. Feeling much better now.
That seems a bit less effective than I was expecting.
One's
There's
down.
so many bounces in the small tunnel like that.
Swallow this. Think you can kill me? Think again.
The surface is too packed for the supply pod to land. Please clear it.
My single target seems a little bit low, and it's kind of hard to pull a boss into tunnels. So I really should save this for him. Movement speed, sure.
Hell yes.
Haven't gotten that much of it yet, and it's helpful with the gunner's penalty.
Bring it, Becker.
Should be a bit more gold somewhere, I believe. And that'll help the gold-tipped bullets.
It thinks it's big time. It's gonna frickin' die big time. Ooh, say hello to my little friend. Let's show them some pie.
He's gonna charge soon, so I need to be a bit careful with that.
Dwarves don't die.
Reload, sure.
No way! A legendary!
There we go. Prepare for impact.
Push! Nice!
Big damage here, not bad.
This.
I'm gonna try and pull him near a wall so I can get some more bounces on him. Well, that's kind of awkward with where the laser's aimed at right now. Too bad you can't bounce them off the supply pod right there. Yeah, the boss is just gonna destroy all the terrain and then you don't really have that much to bounce it off of. Armor, breach cutter, guess breach cutter.
Pretty sweet.
Threat level increasing.
There we go, got some bounces with that spot. And with all the weapon range I have for it.
Speed it up, Miner. The bugs grow stronger.
That's actually a decent spot if I can hang around here for a little bit. Alright, not a decent spot anymore.
Hello. Good
What?
boy.
That
Maybe I
didn't
should
even
concentrate
hit
on
me,
this.
dude.
The bugs are getting worse. Move it.
What? That just feels so bad when you didn't really do anything wrong and the charge just damages you without even hitting you. Well, I mean, the build is fine. Shard Diffractor's a great weapon. Got some decent utility from the other beam weapons. Only 280k from the Breach Cutter, but that was more for the crit chance. About another 800, 900k from the acid debuff, mainly for the damage amplify. But that's going to be it for now. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you guys next time.